So now that we've built some scenarios, we're going to take the opportunity to think about our stakeholders and how do we gain support for our ideas. We're going to think about the degrees of support that we can get from other people. And we'll have a model that shows us there are 3 different ways that people can react when we come to them for support for our ideas. One is commitment, another is compliance, and a third is resistance. I think the easiest way for us to think about those is to use a little example. So for instance, if you are chartered with a new project team, you're going to be the project team manager, and you have a group of people in a room at the first kickoff meeting, and you see them as committed. Let's think about some of the behaviors they might exhibit. People who are committed will often ask good questions, but they'll do it in a constructive way. And as they begin to ask those questions, they'll take ownership. And at the end, you'll all own that project together. It won't just be all on your shoulders as a project manager. So clearly, this is going to be the best way for us to operate as a team. Another level of support that you can expect is compliance. When you have a project team where there's compliance, people will do exactly what you expect of them. You'll put out the parameters and they'll be there on time, their quality will be good, but they won't ever go above and beyond. In some circumstances, that's fine. In our organization, for instance, our office manager is just happy when people get their expense accounts in on time and accurately. Doesn't care how excited they are, not looking for commitment, compliance is fine. But in complex organizational situations, when you're really trying to get people to change and adopt new ways of thinking, usually you need to get beyond compliance. The third way that people can react is resistance. Well, when you're the project manager of a team that's resisting, you have a tough road ahead of you. You've got really 2 roads that people might go down in this regard. One is they openly question, they argue, they have concerns. That actually is the best form of resistance. A more insidious form of resistance is what I would call covert, where people are saying yes, oh sure, I'm on your side, whatever you say, and then you turn around and you never see them again. So those are 3 of the ways that people can react. We're going to go forward and look at stakeholders and see if we can develop some ways to ensure that you get commitment as often as possible, at least bring people to compliance, and avoid resistance at all costs.